So we're gonna try to 3v3 these people right here. Let's do it. Okay, so let's do something very annoying right now. Let's sit down, like next to these people right here. Hello, you guys against animal abuse?
What?
You guys against animal abuse?
I think he was, in my opinion, I don't know.
Are you guys against animal abuse?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What about you? You against animal abuse?
Está en contra del abuso de animales.
Sí.
Yeah.
Are you guys vegan?
No, we can.
Why pay for animal abuse?
Oh yeah.
Why pay for that? Look at that.
Yeah, that's right.
Do you think what you refer to as your steak, which is her or him, do you think that's justified because you like the taste of their muscles? Because you're eating muscles, you're eating their cadaver, the corpse. Do you think they value their lives, the cows, the animals?
So would you guys pay for humans to be stabbed for sandwiches? No. So let me ask you this: what's the morally significant difference between us and animals that justifies stabbing them for sandwiches but not us?
You're right. You're definitely right.
Alright, we're not saying you're wrong, but that's just how
Yeah, we were.
Let him respond.
that's just how we are accustomed to. It's just
That's what I was just saying.
And what does that have to do with what's the right thing to do?
it's just the way
We were accustomed to slavery. Was slavery okay because we were accustomed to
No,
it?
it wasn't, but it's just the way we grew up. Like we know eating people's wrong because that's the law and stuff. If maybe eating animals was illegal, maybe people were accustomed to.
Well, we're talking about morality here, not legality.
No, I know.
Slavery was legal. Slavery was legal. It wasn't okay, right?
No, I mean, I know what you're saying is right, but I mean, it's just.
Then why blindly follow your culture instead of going vegan and stop abusing others?
I mean, you're right, but it's like we're not always like. Como se
I
dice?
mean, right now, eating. I mean, it's not. I know it's not an excuse, but right now it's tough for people to just buy vegetables when it's like 10 times more.
Tough how?
expensive than- It's expensive as fuck
Puerto
to
Rico
buy.
is
So what are the cheapest of the cheapest foods that are available? What do the poor of the poor
I mean,
eat?
if you're cooking for a whole family, cooking vegetables and stuff.
What do you mean vegetables? What about rice, beans, lentils, potatoes, pasta? Is that stuff expensive?
We
You
eat
guys think
rice.
that's expensive?
In Puerto Rico, we buy rice every single day, but we have to put.
Is that expensive, rice?
No, it's not. But
Then you can go vegan, right?
not really. You're not gonna put a food on the table with just rice on it.
I'm not
At
talking about
least
just
here in
rice.
Puerto
I talked
Rico.
about rice, beans, lentils, potatoes, pasta, seitan.
We eat, at least here in Puerto Rico, we eat rice with beans and something else.
And the
Why was
pork
that
was
something
out,
else?
right?
Something else or someone else?
Yeah,
I mean,
definitely.
Yeah, this
So
body.
why do that, man? Why not just eat something else?
I mean, I know you're right, but if it's cheap, if maybe we can get help and make it cheaper than what it is right now, maybe more people can do
So
it.
let me ask you guys something. Let's say everything else was equal, the price, everything, literally everything else was
Yeah,
equal. But instead of
We can try new things
but this is the question.
instead of just
This is the question. Instead of farming animals, we are farming humans, and everything else was equal. Would you guys continue eating humans, or would you go vegan?
No, but what I'm saying is like.
No, but can you answer that question?
No, I mean I wouldn't be eating humans, of course.
Okay,
but
so you would change if it was the fact that you are eating humans right now, you would go vegan. But right now, you wouldn't go vegan. So again, we back to the question: what's so different morally between us and animals that justifies eating them but not us?
just like right now, if what I'm saying is like if everything was cheap, the same as steak or beef, I'm not saying it's an excuse. I'm just saying like if everything was as cheap as meat and chicken, maybe we can try new things.
I think you haven't even looked into it, man. It is cheap to be vegan.
These guys are all Puerto Rican, I think.
We're Puerto Rican, man. I'm a broke college student. I've been vegan for 9 years, man. It's super easy to be vegan. If you think about the victims, it's easy to just choose something else.
I mean, I know what you're saying, but I haven't said oh, let me just try asparagus or broccoli or stuff because we're not accustomed to that. I'm not
can
saying
get
like
accustomed to
yeah,
it.
I know
Yeah,
what
of
you're
course.
saying. I know what you're saying, but I mean, it's just
How often do you eat asparagus? How often do you
See right here, man.
I like them, but like
How often do you buy and eat asparagus?
the
You
question-
do, dude. I'm talking to you. How often do you buy and eat asparagus?
Asparagus, I think never, man.
I mean, you don't have to buy or eat any
What I'm
asparagus.
saying is
I try to eat broccoli and stuff like that every day, but
So you know
I
what?
like it, but like to make a
cruciferous vegetable.
a whole food for a whole family here in Puerto Rico, because you know families here are not just two people. My family we're 5. So if you want to make a whole food like for not just one day, because we don't have time to cook every single day. We have to cook for like 2 or 3 days. It's easier the way we're accustomed to. rice,
It's not the
beans,
best thing to do,
and
of
chicken.
course.
It's not the best thing, but
So we're talking about ethics here, by the way,
But like-
and I think you guys just haven't looked into it. I think there's research out there that you can actually save money by being vegan because again, the cheapest foods out there are all vegan: rice, beans, lentils, potatoes, all the grains, the legumes, like root vegetables like potatoes, yuca, all that shit is cheap as hell. So it is possible to be vegan, but the question is it morally obligatory? Is it bad to not be vegan? That's the question.
It's
Not
bad,
really.
yeah.
It's
No,
bad to not be vegan. You admit it?
Of course,
Based.
of course. Yeah,
I'm glad
What about you, man?
Yeah, it's of
Do you think
course.
it is bad to not be vegan?
of course. That's the answer, of course.
You don't think it is bad?
Oh, yeah.
I'm just saying, like, if I go to a supermarket right now,
No, pero lo que
I
dice
can
es
try.
como que
Yeah,
si
it
es
is a bad
correcto.
thing.
Ajá.
Yeah, I mean,
Let me
It's
go.
because like
Go more
it's
to
just
him.
I hate animal abuse about dog because I have a dog and I have a cat, but I eat cows, which is wrong. So I'm not
Did
saying
you
you're
look at
wrong.
that shirt on the back?
Like-
I'm glad you admit it's wrong.
I see I can stand looking at videos of people eating dogs. I hate it.
Yeah, and
But
it's just
when
like-
I go home-
have you seen these videos?
yeah,
Right here?
Look at the shirt.
Yeah, I can
I
I
don't think
can
you-
I
I
can
don't
see.
think
it.
you have that.
Look at the
I don't
shirt.
think you have seen
They
this
saw
one.
it.
Did you see
I've
my
seen
shirt?
those ones.
The
I've
shirt?
seen those ones.
I don't.
I don't. As soon as I see it on the picture of the
So,
video,
let me
I
tell you
can
something.
click on
Let me
it.
tell you something. A lot of people say that they have seen videos, but when they see this, they say, "Oh, I never saw this." So I still recommend that you
It's horrific
still
stuff,
watch
man.
that because
It's horrific stuff.
there's a lot of things that people don't know. You might know PETA, right? PETA, People for the Ethical Treatment of Animals.
Yeah.
They show a lot. I'm guessing that's the amount of that's how people know of some footage of animals being exploited. But PETA might show a little clip here and there, but you have never seen this. So when you see that, you might see, oh wait, because this is 2 hours,
Yeah.
and it's a lot of footage. There's a lot of species
We're
to
killing
go through.
tens of billions of animals every day, needlessly.
And
It's a
it's-
lot of animals that we're slaughtering.
It's not just a
It's
diet.
actually 80 billion land animals. You know how many humans are in the planet?
Yeah.
How many? You guys know? It's 8 billion. 8 billion humans. How many animals do you think have to be killed to feed 8 billion humans? It's actually 80 billion land animals. 80 billion. And without counting sea life. Sea life is trillions. It's not even counted by the individual animals. It's counted by tons. Like, you know. So
Let me say something. So, being vegan is not just who we stopped eating and stealing from, like their dairy, eggs, and their muscles. You also shower, right? You also have to use shampoo, conditioner, body wash, or a body soap bar. Yeah. You also have to get the vegan shampoo because that
cruelty-free.
vegan is not.
Well, why they
Vegan-
have from animals?
They have a lot of
sometimes
things
it
they
has animal products and sometimes it is tested in animals needlessly.
or sometimes both. They're
I-
tested and they have animal
And the
ingredients.
testing is really cruel as well. Like if you watch
think
it,
we
they're confined.
Yeah,
and
they grab like bunnies and they throw the shampoo in their eyes and shit like that's horrible.
See, that's the problem. We hate animal abuse, but we're not as educated as you guys are. So I think that's the problem. Education. That's
Yeah,
I
we don't
really
think
like
you
what
guys
you
are
guys
bad
are
people.
doing.
I had no idea shampoo had animal
Yeah, me
stuff
either.
because
Sometimes.
I wasn't educated at that. So if maybe we have a better
We need more people
education
like you that-
or people
that
to
actually-
spread stuff like you guys, maybe it will
Yeah,
help
you
more
have to
people.
keep doing that. You have to keep talking to people like that.
Yeah,
'Cause
because
I
I
didn't
don't
know that
like I
shampoo
don't
had, like-
care grabbing a vegan shampoo. As long as I know what it is. But
leather.
Yeah, because they're the same. Just one half animal and the other one is the same, but one is using obviously like people. So yeah, but yeah, I really like what you guys doing. So I appreciate that.
Thank you for being open about it.
Yeah, of course. don't worry.
So,
I think it's just
Thank you so much,
education.
alright?
I think that's all.
so like,
that's
if
what
you
we're
had to
doing.
put a number on it, guys, if you guys had to put a number on it, how many more animals?
This is true.
How many more animals you want people to torture and kill in your guys' names?
Yeah, of course not.
No.
0.
Yeah,
I mean,
of course.
I always like I'm not as educated as you guys, but sometimes I just think like there's got to be a point where there's no animals left. Because
Yeah.
like how many do we kill animals every single day faster than what they grow? Like we don't kill them as soon as they're born, so it takes time for them to like be to like grow and stuff. So
They are killed as babies, though.
Yeah, of course.
But
Yeah.
we keep bringing them into existence through like artificial insemination, which in other words is rape. We rape them into
force
existence.
breed the animals. Like we literally force breed them using our hands. Like farmer hands have to use. They grab like it's very
Yeah,
disturbing.
you're
Like,
gonna
it's
see it
a
here. You
video.
see the shit. You're gonna see all the horrible stuff, animal rape and shit.
I'm not
We're
gonna
trying
hate
to
it, but
bring
I'll
aware-
see it.
We're trying to bring awareness to people because they are unaware and they are being lied to. So
Okay.
We just want you to know the truth
Yeah.
of
Yeah,
why
that's-
you're complicit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I appreciate that. Yeah.
So,
Oh yeah, man.
Thank you guys.
a lot of people try to ignore their responsibility, their accountability. So they ignore it because they don't want to take action. But when you know the truth, you have power to do things.
And knowing is half the battle. So thanks for your time, guys.
And
You guys
everyone,
take care.
everyone knows
Go
that.
vegan, man.
You have power, right? What up, guys?
What's up, man?
What's going
Look
on?
at this beautiful sunset, man.
Holy shit. Hell
God
yeah.
damn.
Oh, yeah.
So what else,
Yeah,
man?
The shirt has been great to show people.
Yeah.
But, you know, there was a moment or a few that you were talking to the people, and I know I was never there, but I arrived. I got to the people because I saw you talking to them, and I said like, "This is what you pay for if you're not vegan."
Yeah, man, I love that.
So this is awesome. Like,
Shout
I
out
could-
to Tash Peterson, Vegan Clan. Fuck yeah.
thank you, Tash. This is actually the best I've ever bought from Tash because
And I like that those guys, they said that they appreciate what we're doing by educating people like this. You know, they said that, so that's very awesome.
And it's like, because he was saying, like, that's what we're doing. We're raising awareness because people have been lied to. And that's what we're trying to tell them. You have been lied to. Everything you know about animals and supposedly that they're treated however you want to say that they're treated, that's all a lie. It doesn't
Find somebody in
matter.
the way back.
They're going to still be murdered on your behalf. So it doesn't matter the way. What matters is the fact that you did it. You took away their lives away from them against their will. They wanted to live, but you didn't respect their lives. And when you don't respect their lives, you're an oppressor, you're a bully.